Hi everyone and welcome back to It's the Little Things with Becky. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So guys, today we're going to be going with a natural look, full face today. Let's get ready with me Thursdays. Thursdays I like doing these kind of get ready with me videos so I can touch back on products that I may not have used in a while that I don't remember if I liked or didn't like. So that way it doesn't feel like I used, like, let's just say an eyeshadow palette one time and then never use it again. No, we don't do that here. We like to use stuff. As you guys can see, I already have my eyes done. I already recorded half this video and I hit the wrong button on accident, and I heard like a little delete sound it makes when you like finish a video. I hit the wrong button. That is my bad. I apologize. I'm so sorry. So my eyes are done, but let me run through with what I did for you guys because I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that. So it's okay. We only had the eyes done. So for eye primer, I went in with the e.l.f. Sheer eye primer. Luckily, we only had the eyes done, so I'm sorry. And then for mascara, I used the e.l.f. Length and Volume Mascara. This is also in black, by the way. So there's that. And then for eyeshadow, I used the Boss Babe palette. This was at Five and Below for like $5. I haven't used this palette in a long time, but I really do like it. This is by Color Story. If you guys don't know what Five and Below is, it's a store that just has kind of like a little mixture of everything. Makeup, clothes, toys, like candy, like little things for like your pets. When holidays come around, it shows like more holiday themed stuff. That kind of thing like that. It has electronics too. They did increase their price a little bit of electronics, but that's totally fine. It wasn't by much. But everything in there is $5 and below, hence the name Five Below, except for their electronics that went up just a little bit, but that's alright. Anyway, we used the Boss Babe palette. This is a neutral lover's dream, in my opinion. It's a really nice size palette, like it's travel friendly, but then you have like a nice mirror in there, and then you got your eyeshadows here, and then you got your highlight, blush, and bronzer shade, which is pretty nice. So you kind of got all that in one. So if you are traveling, you got half of your stuff right here. Very, very nice. You got your like neutrals, and then some like darker colors as well, also with your shimmers and mattes. We love it here. So let me run through with you what I did use on my eyes. I can't believe I did that. So I went in with Passion. It's just kind of like a transition color to kind of build up color on the eye. Then I went in with Hope, kind of like in the inner corner here. And then to darken that up a little bit, we went in with Passion, which is this brown right here. And then on the outer corner, I used Courage. I love the names of these, by the way. So Courage. And then over top of that, I used Queen as like a shimmery shade. So that's the eye look there. We will be going back to this palette because I'm using the highlight, blush, and bronzer shade in there. Although the bronzer shade's really, really light, but that's okay. As I was saying in my last video that you guys did not hear, I'm filming like 3 videos today, and so this one you'll see today. One you probably won't see till like November, and another one you won't see till like next week. I'm busy today, but that's okay. I took yesterday off because it was me and my husband's 3-year married anniversary. We've actually been together 8 years in like May, but this was like our 3rd wedding anniversary yesterday, so we celebrated. He took the day off from work. We got our we ordered a pizza from one of our favorite restaurants here in the town I live in, Herb and Lou's, which is like a pizza place / bar. And we watched one of my favorite TV shows, and we just kind of had a nice, relaxing day. It was so nice. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So now, face primer, and for that I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Primer Serum. Sorry, they have it in Spanish over on this side. That's what I was reading. I realized it was like the wrong side. So these are like hydrating like drops, if that makes sense, but you can use it as a primer. You guys, when you see the video in November, I'm going to just put some of this in my hands here. You're going to realize that why I did like 2 or 3 videos all in one day. It'll all make sense come November when you see it, and you're gonna be like, oh, it makes sense why she did on Get Ready With Me Thursday. Just rub this in my face, nice and hydrating. I can't believe I did that to that video. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, get that just a sec to kind of work in the skin. While I'm letting that sit, we are going to do the brows today, and for that I am using the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. There's that. Hopefully that focused for you guys. So it's a spoolie on one side. Oh, and this is in dark brunette, by the way. This has a spoolie on one side and then a kind of like crayon on the other side. You don't want that side yet. So what I like to do is brush through my brows first, just to kind of get them brushed and ready. Like so. So there's that all brushed through. And then what I like to do is add the color, which is on the other side here. So you got your spoolie and then your color here. Here. And then I'll add the color and then I'll brush it through. And I don't do really too much to my brows. I just kind of fill them in slightly because they're already kind of thick enough. And this is more or less just adding color to the places where maybe the hairs are just a little bit more sparse. So kind of like that, just to add a little bit of color to the sparse areas. That is not the right side. There we go. And then we go back in with the spoolie. And we're just going to brush that through. Ta-da! Just like so. And I just see a little bit of eyeshadow that I want to clean up real fast. Alright, now that that's done. Now before I go in with my foundation, what I've been liking doing lately is adding the concealer before foundation. I don't know why. I've just been doing that here lately. So for that concealer today, I'm using the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Light. I don't really need too terribly much, but just, this isn't light, but it's almost too dark, but I'm going to try to blend this out to make it work. There. I don't know why it says light when it turns into like this beige color. Maybe almost like a tan color, but it's fine. We will make it work, but you guys see how tan that is? And then I got this one little spot on my head that, I don't know, is like, I think it might be a little pimple starting. And then I got this scratch right here. I don't know how I got that, but let's just pat that too. And a little bit right there. And then we'll just, right in there. Like I said, I didn't need a lot of concealer, but here we are. I don't know why it says light and then it goes to tan. That always confused me. That's why I don't use that one too terribly often, but I got my damn Real Techniques sponge here. We're just gonna blend that in. Like so. And I'm just blending that all out. Looks like that. See what I mean by like the tan, guys? I don't know why it does that, but that's fine. It's okay. Alright, so for foundation, I am using the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. This also has SPF 20 in it, and this is in the shade Bare Porcelain 01. And this is one of those that you shake up before using. So it's got one of these. Unfortunately, no pump. You guys know here, if you're familiar with my channel, that I personally like a pump on my foundation. But this is a nice foundation. I just wish I had a pump. Now this is kind of like on the lighter coverage side, but you can build it up. So we'll just start off with that and see how it does. But like I said, I'm trying to go for like a natural look anyway. So we don't want too much foundation today. And I'm just blending all that in. Like so. So here's how we are sitting. You guys are getting a lot of that natural light. I'm sorry. Hopefully that's just a little bit better. I am going to add just a little bit more foundation to kind of cover my eyes, under my eyes just a little bit. Well, this is almost out. I need to get some more. And I'm just kind of doing this all over the face, blending it out. Alright, I think that is looking pretty good. Now, we are actually going to set our face. Today, I don't actually do this too typically often. I don't know why, I just don't. But today we are going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and this is in Fair Light. Guys, I haven't tried too many like finishing powders, but this has like got to be my favorite. And you don't need too much. So I'm just going to dip my sponge into there. Sit it down so the powder doesn't get everywhere, and just kind of... Alright, so that's how that's sitting. Now it looks like a lot of powder, but we're going to take a brush and kind of brush off the excess here. And I'm just setting the face. Just trying to finish up that powder. And here's how we are sitting. We are looking really, really good, guys. Really, really good. And of course, what I did not want to do is get powder everywhere. And what happens? Powder got, woo, everywhere. That's what happens when you use loose powder. I am going to take just like a fluffy brush here and just kind of dust off the excess powder that I have left over. And just make sure I get all that off. Alright. Looking good. We are in the home stretch, guys. We are almost done. I appreciate you bearing with me. Now we are going to go back with the Boss Babe palette, and we are using the bronzer in here. Now, like I said, the bronzer isn't the most darkest of bronzers, but we are going for that light coverage today, so I think it'll work out. This is Confidence. Let me just take a sponge, or not a sponge, but a brush here, and I'm going to just dip into that. Like I said, this is like super light, so it may not even show up on camera. Alright, it's showing up a little bit. It's almost like my skin tone, so maybe you guys, if you have like a skin tone like mine's, like really fair, you can use this maybe as like a contour shade. Or maybe if you have a little bit darker skin than me, this may show up just a little bit better. But I wanted to get the full effect, so that's why we are using, just to kind of chisel out the cheeks a little bit. Now I'm going in with this blush, and this is called Score. Find a blush brush here. And this is kind of like a pinky kind of blush. Now, I always look weird doing this, but I smile. Just that way I get the blush kind of in the right general area, because if I don't smile and do this, the blush kind of goes everywhere. Alright, that's pretty. Alright guys, last but not least, highlight. Let's just use this brush, and this is called Spotlight. This is kind of like a natural highlight too. Down the nose, on the cupid's bow. And then we'll blend that in here in just a minute. And we're just going to go right in here with it. One more time on that side. Alright, now I am going in and just kind of blending that out a little bit better, along with the blush as well. Because like I said guys, I'm trying to go as natural as possible. Alright. Cool. Cool. So we are done with this palette. Guys, this palette was only $5. If you're interested, head to your Five below. Or go on their website and maybe you can find this palette. Or just type in like Boss Babe under maybe Color Story and I'm sure you'll find it. Alright guys, now for lips. Like I said, we're going for a natural. I'm going to be using the Tristique. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably butchering it though. A Matte for Every Mood mini lab crayon set. That's what that looks like. And today we're going to be going for one of the mattes, and I'm thinking Nantucket Nude will be ours. So, natural. Sorry, I had a little piece of powder there. So that looks like this. It is the lightest one in here. Like I said, mini crayon. These are so cute. And then, take off the lid. Voila, so it's like a nice nude color. And so that looks like. guys, that is the final look. Let me take off my headband. This is the final look. A very nice natural look today. I know not everybody likes color like me. Or if they do, they just don't use it that often. So I wanted to do kind of like a more natural based look today for you guys. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are all well and safe, and I will see you soon with another new video. Bye.